everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And for those who are new to the channel, feel free to watch the video. If you like it, feel free to subscribe, hit that bell down below, and tune in for more to come. So I am going to jump right into what this video is all about. As you can tell by the title, and if you saw the thumbnail, it is a challenge, and I am so excited about it. And because I want to make sure I hit all my points, I am going to stay on track as much as I can with my notes here. So welcome to a new year and a new challenge. I am so happy to announce, along with my co-host Myra Lorraine here on YouTube, and I'll pop up a picture here of Myra as well as link her channel below, because you will need to watch her video. But I'll link her channel below, and let's get on with this challenge. Challenge is called #BHM Pattern Designers, and it stands for Black History Month Pattern Designers. And yes, this challenge is dedicated to African American pattern designers during the month of February, which is, for those who do not know, is Black History Month. So while the purpose of this challenge is to showcase and highlight African American pattern designers, of course, this is open to the entire sewing community. It doesn't matter your race, it doesn't matter your gender, whatever. We are hoping that many of you share the thumbnail, or rather on Instagram, we will have a social media graphic that you can repost either from my page or from Myra's Instagram page, and just help spread the word. Whatever support that you can provide is would be awesome. I am so very excited that Myra agreed to host this challenge with me, and I am just as excited to talk about our amazing sponsors that we have for this challenge. However, before we get into that, let me give you just a little bit of a background. So the genesis of this challenge is to showcase African American designers, pattern designers in our sewing community that you may or may not have heard of, or that you may not be familiar with. Is the entire month of February, and many already celebrate this month and highlight many milestones that have taken place in African American history and culture. So I figured, why not celebrate and highlight pattern designers in this entire month, as well as fabric companies. And I will get into a couple of our fabric company sponsors. Now, here are all of our sponsors, which I'm so excited to share. We have Cherie from My Daily Threads, Aaron from Style Sew Me Patterns, Montoya of Montoya Patterns, Denise from Baron Handmade, Legionero from Legionero B Patterns, Michelle, also known as That Black Chick, owner of Sewn Magazine, and Roz of So Much Fabric, and Iffy of Farabella Fabrics. So, in full disclosure, because again, this is all about pattern designers, we reached out to Cherie as well as Michelle, because you all know, and if you're very familiar with Sewn Magazine and Cherie with My Daily Threads, at one point they offered patterns through their companies, but however, that's no longer the focus, their business focus. With that being said, they said they would still like to sponsor a prize for the challenge, and wanted to still be supportive. So I am so grateful and thankful to Cherie and Michelle of Sewn Magazine that they decided to still contribute to this cause. Rules for engagement. So what do you need to do in order to participate? Is very simple. We have just 4 things that we require that you do, or that must take place in order to participate. This challenge is open internationally, so that's one thing. You could be international. Does not matter. You must tag myself, NaturalDane, and Myra Lorraine, One So Sweet, on Instagram, and you must use the hashtag BHM M pattern designers in order for your entry to be counted. So it's not just enough just to @ us with the @ symbol and use our handle, but you also must use that hashtag in order for your entry to be counted. Now, the third thing is you must use a pattern from any Black pattern designer. And this also includes pattern designers such as Andrea from Soda Fit, McCall Pattern Company. You know, there's Balja Jador, and I know I'm saying her name wrong, and Kalaya Ali. And I'll just pop up a couple of those patterns here just so you know who I'm talking about. They designed for McCall Pattern Company, and then you have Andrea with Soda Fit. Garments can only be sewn and or knitted because Denise of Baron Handmade has knit patterns. So we covered all spectrums here. Your garment can only be sewn and or knitted and posted between February 1st and February 28th. So here's the deal. What if you know, oh, I know what I'm going to do, I know what I'm going to make, go ahead and do your prepping now if you like. Feel free. That's why we're announcing it early, to give you an opportunity to go ahead and do some research on these pattern designers and go ahead and purchase their patterns and start collecting whatever notions, fabric that you need to make by February 1st. You are hitting the ground, or shall I say, hitting the machine. And you start sewing. You can even trace and cut out, but no sewing, no knitting until February 1st through February 28th. And that's when you need to post your makes from those things that you have sewn. And we will announce the winner the first full week of March, which is, I want to say it starts the 6th or the 7th. I'm sorry. No, it'll probably start the 3rd. That first full week of March. During that time, we will announce the winners, and we will post the winners here on YouTube as well as on Instagram, of course. So throughout the month, what you can expect from Myra and I throughout the month, even starting as early as this week, you will see Myra and I sharing inspiration looks and sharing patterns and fabric on Instagram from our various sponsors, to kind of give you some creative ideas. If you didn't think of a particular fabric for a particular pattern, those types of things, we will share those throughout the challenge. Again, we wanted to announce this early enough to give you a head start on what it is that we were bringing to you today. So now for all the prizes. I know you guys absolutely love the prizes, and let me tell you, we have 3 sets of prizes, or I should say 3 different prize packs, and the winners will be drawn randomly, like I said. But in order to hear more about the challenge and hear more about the prizes and the various prize packs, you are going to have to jump over to Myra Rain's video and listen to what Myra has to say, and she will go over all of the individual prize packs. And let me tell you, we are so excited about them, and we know you guys will be excited about them too. Again, this challenge is open up to the entire sewing community. It doesn't matter your race or gender, any of that. Again, we invite you to participate and get to know some of these pattern designers that you have maybe never have heard of, or maybe hadn't considered. Many of, I believe, actually all of them, you can get all of their patterns are available online. So I know Style Sew Me do offer some hard copies, and those are limited, but you can get all of their patterns online. Aside from McCall's, you obviously go to the store and get those. But I just wanted to share that with you, and let me get into a little bit about what I will be doing. And so again, also, please feel free, make sure you share the social media graphic that you see on Instagram, on my page, as well as Myra Rain's page, and just let us know you are in. Let us know in the comments you are in. I'm so excited. Use these next couple weeks to prep, and yeah, let's get going. And February and support these African American pattern designers. I'm so excited about it. So, what will I be making? Okay, so for those who don't know, my birthday is in the month of February, and so it's February 7th to be exact. And so my husband and I, for Christmas, we don't typically exchange Christmas gifts. Very rarely. We tend to think about things maybe we both want, or if there's something particular myself or he wants, then we usually get it for the most part. But at any rate, this year we decided to go to Vegas. So we got our tickets for Christmas and everything to go to Vegas for just for the weekend for my birthday. So I decided I wanted to make because I was trying to fold in, because I knew we were going out of town, how I wanted to roll out what I will be doing during the month of February. So every weekend in February, except for the first Sunday in February, I will be showing you what pattern I sewn up from one of the pattern designers that I've already spoken about. And so I do have some specific plans that I am working on. And because a couple might change, I don't want to dedicate myself to any. However, there is the patterns I know I will be making. Now, again, where this is going to fall across the month of February, you will see. Again, I'm doing my prep work now, traced out patterns, and yeah. And I know come February 1st, I get to hit the sewing machine. And so I am doing this Aaron's Style Sew Me, the Nikki Blazer. I am doing Montoya Patterns, the Tory Wrap Coat. And I will make sure I pop up pictures over here so you can see what I'm talking about. I am doing Soda Fit's Misty Top. I am going to do a Le Gennaro, one of her, the clutches. And I will be purchasing fabric from So Much Fabric as well. And I have never knitted before. And I was considering trying to do that, but that is a totally new skill for me. But I tell you what, I will be getting that pattern. And I'm going to try it because it is hot here, y'all. Well, it's warm. I won't say hot. It is warm. I wouldn't wear anything knitted at this moment, time of the year, but towards probably, I don't know how long it takes to knit anything. I know there's a lot of videos out there and everything, so I will be following Blueprint Craftsy. Yeah, I'll be doing all of that. But I would like to try that for later in the year. And so, but yeah, that's what I have planned right now. And so, and a couple of those looks will be done by my birthday when we go out of town for Vegas next month. So that's what I will share at this moment. If you have any questions, please let me know. Leave them down in the comments. Go ahead. You can inbox me, DM me on Instagram. That will be fine as well. But let's get excited about this challenge. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors for supporting us in this challenge for our hashtag BHM pattern designers. I am so excited about it. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Let Myra know. Now go ahead on over and go to Myra's channel so you can hear about all of our amazing prizes. And we will see you in the next video.